Next thing I know, I'm jumping out a shorty window in front of a bus stop full of people, son.
Yo, y'all should do a podcast for real.
Yo, but like, what would we call the podcast though?
Boy, I don't even know, but it got to be something that represents us. Look, man. So here's the thing. Yeah. Yo. What's going on, y'all?
What's the word, brother?
Not much, man. You know the OG3 is back.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I listened to the last episode.
How was it?
Yeah, me too.
Nah, it was cool. I heard a whole lot of blame Dre.
What we said?
Yeah, what we said? Oh, yeah. Nah, blame Dre. Nigga, we had to pull a crazy audible.
Yeah, nah, my bad, y'all. I know I'll be...
Nah, no, bro. It's no good.
Be having a lot going on, but we back for another one, y'all. This episode 84, them things.
84.
Shout out to Dwight Howard. This that Dwight Howard episode. So this happened pretty recently, but for those who don't know, Dwight Howard, he's currently playing professionally basketball in Taiwan. But he dropped 84 points the other day. So
Nice.
Kind of right in time for this episode, but pretty cool. Something that he couldn't achieve in the NBA, but still one of the most dominant centers. So shout out to him.
That's a fact.
But quick mental health check. How y'all doing? How's y'all weekends? Y'all week? How's y'all Valentine's Day? Everybody over here got a girlfriend, so how did that go for y'all? All of that.
It was good, man. Did stuff.
Any dope gifts? Anything? You gave any dope gifts or received any dope gifts?
God damn it.
Hey man, you want me to move on?
I received some very, very, very nice gifts actually.
Yeah. Mine was cool too. I received. Wait, hold on. I don't even think I got nothing. It don't matter. I gave a great gift. Put some thought into it.
Nah, that's
Shit
dope.
broke already, but it is what it is.
The gift broke.
Yeah, one of them. I had like.
That's dope.
Cool. I was in your hood, nigga.
You said what?
I was in your hood. Remember?
Oh yeah, definitely was.
How was your Valentine's Day?
We didn't celebrate Valentine's Day like on actual Valentine's Day. She took me to the Clippers and Nets game the week prior, so that was dope. That was a thoughtful gift from her to me. That was my first time seeing Paul George play. He was my favorite basketball player, so that was pretty dope. That was really thoughtful. But Valentine's Day, we really just chilled, bro. We really just chilled in the crib and we're just enjoying each other's company. But with that, I was talking to my homegirl.
It must be nice to have a girl that love you, bro.
What's going on?
I don't know where you taking this.
What's going on? Like, say what you got.
I mean, we all got girls that love us. What I'm saying is, it must be nice. Like, I've been in situations where I ain't feel love, so I'm saying, like, it must be nice.
Do you feel love now too?
Yes, like
Love, man.
So
love.
stop trying to get me in trouble, bro. I was trying to compliment your relationship.
Nah, it was dope. I was talking to my homegirl about Valentine's Day. So she's single and been single for a while. She had a situationship before, but that kind of went toxic and went awry or whatever. But basically, she was telling me on Valentine's Day, I'm logging off of Instagram because I don't want to see none of the lovey-dovey stuff. I don't want to see nobody happy in their relationship. I don't want to see none of it. So I recognize that there are people in the world like that are triggered by certain things. Are you guys... How do you feel about that now? Are you guys mindful about other people's feelings on Valentine's Day? And I preface that by saying, because I posted on Valentine's Day a picture of me and my partner, but that's something that I usually wouldn't do. I believe in keeping the relationship, private, not secret, but private. But also, I really do like to be mindful of others that don't have a lover or lost a lover or just going through stuff. I've realized it does trigger people, but do y'all care about that, or is it just kind of like whatever, you do what you do?
As long as my partner's happy, I don't give a fuck what nobody else feel about what I post.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt obligated to post, but if I had my way, I probably wouldn't have.
Interesting.
Because I don't care about it, but I was thinking like, just in case there's some shit she thinking, or like to avoid an argument, subconsciously I just was like, yo, let me post some shit. But as far as like what other people, I don't give a shit what other people's, you know what I'm saying? Like my post, unless you know what it is, unless you got other situations going on, then what I post shouldn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like I just bang this shit up my head. But what I post shouldn't even matter. Like I think of it that way. So and that's just me across all social media. Like, I don't really care for it as much, to be honest. I'd rather just not post it at all, or post when I feel like it. Because it's a holiday, I felt obligated.
Funny enough, I felt obligated this year too, but I only felt obligated because she posted me, and now this is an indication to me that she just wanted, I guess, to, display us this year. So I did it, but again, it's not something that I usually would have did.
How y'all fight?
Yo, I'm gonna take this shit out of here. I posted because I saw y'all post, and I said I'm not gonna have an argument that I'm the only one that didn't post my girl.
That's real.
That's if y'all ain't post shit, I wouldn't have posted shit.
That's real.
Man, nah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how do y'all fight? Because me, like I said, I wouldn't have posted it if I ain't think it would have become a thing, or she might have subconsciously, even if she never said it to me, it might have been something she thought about, and I just was like, yo, I know I ain't hot in this relationship, I know I ain't it, but just like a reassurance thing, let me just post it. That's my reasoning for doing it, right?
Right.
With you, honestly, I just expect all that shit, because y'all in a different type of bubble. You know what I'm saying? Like, majority of the times you be reposting what she posted. I'm not, like, to me, I like Instagram to just look at shit. Just look at shit, share shit, whatever. But I thought about it. But how do y'all fight the feel, like, those conversations, like, because it could be a self-conscious thing, or what's that thing? Self-esteem thing, or that, yo, you hiding me from everybody, or you hiding that you got a girl type shit. How do y'all have that conversation? If y'all do. Like, if y'all don't, then...
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm lucky in the sense of my shorty in the same boat as me, where it's like, neither one of us like people in our business, especially in our relationship. So that's why, like, we've had many occasions and we've never posted each other at all. That was literally the first post of us at all.
Yeah,
facts.
So she was happy about it. Like, she was cool. Like, she wasn't mad about it. But it wasn't like she was not asking for that at all.
Of course.
That caught her by surprise.
That's not a conversation in our household anymore, to be honest. But again, I only did it this time because she did it, so I felt obligated just to repost it.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not a conversation that we regularly have. It was in the beginning, because there was a point where she did used to tag me on stuff, and I would legit just let it sit in my inbox, and I would never repost.
I know.
And it used to get her tight to the point where she really thought, like, you're cheating at this point.
Yeah.
So I started reposting now to prove that I have nothing to hide. Like, I'm not posting you because I'm hiding something.
Yeah, but why should you have to do that is my point. You get what I'm saying? Like,
but I don't think he had to do it. I think he made a choice.
Yeah, it's not that I had to, but I showed that I did it because I can tell she cares about it.
But that's what I'm saying. It's not that you had to, but you started getting accusations of cheating and all this other shit. Mm-hmm. So in your mind, you think the safest route was to just post this shit and get it over with, right?
Right, because now I feel like there's doubt in the relationship.
So how do you fix the doubt is my question.
Post her.
Yeah, post her.
But you don't want to. Bruh. So is there an alternative way? Or do you just have, that's just the argument, you just gotta die on that hill every time?
I'm pretty sure there's an alternative way. I'm not in his relationship to know that, but there's always gonna be little things you could do. My thing is this: like, I'm trying to stop looking at things like a why do I have to do this type thing? Because I realize that mindset in itself sometimes is dangerous and causes you more problems when it ain't a thing. Because a lot of times the shit that men I'ma speak on be like, yo, why do I gotta do this? Be shit that be mad irrelevant to do.
Yeah.
Like shit that it shouldn't even matter that you do it. And it's like, why pick that? Why die on that hill? Why ruin if you got a good relationship and this is a one point of contention that you have? Why die on this hill and ruin your relationship?
Right.
It's like at that point you gotta make a choice. Is your relationship worth it or not? And if it's worth it, concede on that point.
Okay.
Yeah. Before I get into my little whatever, I had a follow-up question for the last episode that wasn't here. So you was talking about your baby mama and basically how you deal with your baby mama. From my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong, you only deal with your baby mama based off of the kid. Your thing is you just going to make sure that your kid is straight. That's all we need to talk about. We don't talk about anything else, correct?
Nah. I did at one point try to have that relationship with her, where we talk about like how you been, how things going on with you, but that went left, and I realized we need to keep it strictly about the kid.
Okay, so with that, I guess you don't have a say in like any other person that she deals with romantically and stuff like that. So only asking, would you jump in and say something if you found out your baby mama was messing with somebody that, let's say, you knew from the street or something like that?
I don't give a fuck who she deal with.
But if they're in the street and of a certain caliber or something like that, they're involved in certain things, and now they have direct contact with your baby mama, that potentially can affect your daughter as well.
That's very true, but my viewpoint on that is a grown woman. I'm not gonna tell her who she can and can't date, who she can and can't deal with. If it's somebody I know or who know me from that part of my life, I would talk to them man to man, just go, yo, bro, just keep in mind that's my big mom's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like on some, you gonna do what you gonna do. Y'all can have whatever y'all have. That it literally ain't my business at that point.
Okay.
But I would make it clear to both of them, when whatever happens outside seeps into this house, I'm getting involved immediately. Until then, carry on.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify. Well, you have a baby mama as well. How do you look at that situation?
The same way, bro. Like he said it perfectly. There's nothing more than just being around and protecting what's yours, and what's yours is living in the house with her. So you gotta hold it down. I was thinking about that too. Like, what if your baby mom's dealing with a dude that's aggressive and abusive?
Oh no, then I definitely gotta get involved.
Right? Because their kid is accessible
exposed
to that.
to that,
Then he could be doing
at
the
the end
same
of the
shit to
day,
him.
no. I love my daughter, but I don't want, because it sounds crazy if I go forget my daughter. But in that situation, it has nothing to do with my kids. Like, don't get me wrong. Me and my baby moms may not get along. I don't want to say not get along. Me and my baby moms may not have a friendship, but that's still the mother of my child. And because of that, I'm always going to have some semblance of love and respect for her.
Facts.
Right.
So because of that, I'm never going to let nobody do nothing crazy to her.
Facts.
That's just off GP. Like, daughter aside, like, I'm not going to let nobody violate, disrespect, or do anything to her.
Facts.
Not on my watch. Not if I got any say in it. So, yeah, and that ain't got nothing to do with my daughter. If I find out that's the situation, I'm stepping in regardless. Like, my daughter being there is a secondary thing. Like, and on top of that, you trying to do that, like, while my daughter's around, like, I'm going to be tight, extra tight. But
Right.
I'm stepping in off rip.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing just now, answering it. Yeah.
Alright, yeah, dope. Agree with y'all. Alright, so there's many levels of abuse in the world. They come in all different types of forms, shapes, and all of that. So I got four different types of abuse. My question to y'all is, if you were getting into a relationship with somebody who openly, you're dealing with four people, and they all have some type of form of abuse going on, or addiction. I mean, you have to rank who you would potentially date long term based off of what they're addicted to. All right, so the 4 different things that you could be addicted to is weed, tobacco, alcohol, and porn.
The porn is the one I could do the longest. I'll tell you that right now.
I'm not gonna hold you. I was thrown off, so I missed the whole question.
No problem.
My bad.
4 chicks. 4 chicks that you could potentially date, make your
Yeah.
partner, whatever,
Yeah.
long term. But each of them, they are addicted to something.
Okay.
The 4 addictions are weed, tobacco, alcohol, and porn.
Do I put them in order of which?
Put them in order in which you would be dealing, who you would date first, basically, based off of their addiction.
Porn,
Porn,
weed, I guess.
weed.
Alcohol, tobacco.
Flip the last 2 for me.
Yeah, flip the 2 for me.
I'm gonna be honest. And if I have a say, them other 3 don't even matter.
Yeah, after porn,
After,
I'm good.
yeah, like, cause I personally,
Oh shit.
I understand chicks smoke weed. I'm not a big fan, but I let that rock. Smoking cigarettes out the window. Never gonna be with me. And if you drink too much already, because I've dealt with that already, I'm not doing it.
I'm down with a girl that smoke weed till she smoke all my shit.
Yeah, I'm down with the chick that smoke weed. We could do that together.
Nah, I feel
don't
like
smoke all my shit.
you know. I'm gonna take us out of here. I can't fuck with girls that smoke weed because in my head, I don't know how much of a weed head you are. And then I'm gonna start having questions like, "You ever fucked the weed, nigga?" Like these is questions I'm gonna have.
Yeah. I done seen girls fuck the weed, nigga.
Son, mad times.
Yeah.
I know a lot of the weed niggas that bitches fucked. I'm
I
like,
ain't gonna lie. You know how I know girls is fucking the weed niggas? Cause I heard them come back with some prices that was astronomical
That
numbers.
just didn't make sense.
You got all of this for how much?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know a chick in college that was fucking the weed, man.
Yeah, bro. But
So
yeah,
I
for
can't
me,
really-
for
can't
me
really
it'd
get into
be-
that.
For me, it'd be the porn. It'll be the porn, the weed, tobacco, then alcohol.
Porn could low key. Porn is probably the easiest one to deal with, but it's it could be very detrimental to your
No,
relationship.
all
as
of
well.
these,
are
all
very-
of these are like could be detrimental to the person and the relationship.
Yeah,
Porn-
because how much of a porn addict are you? Like, are you out here just trying shit
Like,
that you see on
you
TV?
mean? Oh, well, that's what I'm about to say. Oh, okay, now, we on the same page then.
It could be
'Cause
that.
porn addiction could very quickly escalate to sex addiction.
Yeah, that's what I was about to
Yeah.
say. If you're accustomed to getting a certain amount of nuts off a day, and now you find yourself in a relationship, that could be detrimental to your relationship because now your expectations is high based off of your porn.
Matter of
intake.
fact, yeah, because then I think it's called the serotonin release is going to be different or something like that. I
Yeah.
literally just heard somebody talk about that earlier today.
yeah.
Let me ask you a question. Can y'all mess with a girl that tell y'all she got fisted before?
No.
Nah, yeah, I'm out.
I mean, I'm a
out.
fucker. I'm a fucker, but I can't. Nah.
That joint might be
What's
loosey.
a kinky thing that a shorty would do that's just absolute turn off? Like, obviously butt play on our end. Right?
Now, what you
You
say?
said what?
butt play on our end, like sticking
Oh,
fingers
okay,
in your
okay.
ass, putting them butt plugs in your ass, all of that, all that stuff.
All that stuff is off limits to me. But what's something I draw the line? When you say draw the line, meaning I wouldn't even fuck her.
Yeah. Like, what would make you not fucking bitch?
Any type of like feces, pee shit.
Yeah, I about to say. I think y'all talked about this last time or something like that when I wasn't here. But like that, pee on me shit. I'm out,
Yeah.
bro.
Now, what she want you to pee on her?
Nah, that's nasty.
Now, Dre, you been my man for
I'm
a
not-
long time. You been my man for a long time.
Word
if
up.
any one of
Word
us
up.
would have talked about getting peed on or pee on somebody,
think
I
it would
thought
be
it
me?
would have been you, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm actually surprised I'm the only one on this boat.
Wait, hold on. You're with it? I mean, you would do it?
I feel like I'm open to that. I haven't done it, and I just need the circumstance
I mean,
to
but
make sense.
I think I said it on the episode. I'm not against it. I'm very against it with my girl.
Oh, for sure.
Like I can't do that to somebody I'm gonna be in a relationship with because I feel like
What does that?
don't know.
What does it do for you?
It don't
I haven't
matter
done it
because
yet.
I don't. You know what it is? We don't gotta know what it do, right? For the person who like it, that's what it do. What I want to know is if you're open, if your partner, because if my partner was into that, then we just not together. But if your partner came to you and said, "This is a thing I want to try," would you just like? And again, not her on you, but you on her.
Yeah.
Would you just do it?
I'll be open to try it if she really want, if that's what she really want. But I'm gonna express my disdain and let her know this is absolutely something that I find disgusting. But I'll try it one time.
I just feel like if I do it, I gotta do it to somebody that's not my girl first, cause I gotta feel how low my respect for you gonna go after this.
Nah, for sure.
I need to be able to gauge that.
The minute you stand and let me pee on you, my respect is damn near gone. I seen my piss. Yo, let me ask you: if a girl asks y'all, if a girl say, "Yo," it's a girl y'all really, really like, and she say, "Yo, I want to peg you," would you consider it?
No. This nigga said, "Would you consider it?" No.
Nah.
All right, cool.
Would you?
Hell no, nigga. I don't play that. I just want to know, like, I said on the last episode, niggas do dumb shit for love or in the hopes of, so they'll sign up for some shit.
Yeah, but I also feel like I feel like the older you get, you gotta realize you gotta start stating your boundaries earlier and earlier.
Yeah, I feel like as a man, you should get all this out around like 21 to 25.
Nah, for 100.
I'm not getting nothing out. I ain't tried none of that shit.
Since we here, I got two more questions. Then I'm gonna move on. Since we here, number one, y'all ever looked on y'all man's phone or computer and looked at their incognito window just to see what they into?
Nah, bro.
Nah.
I done had enough. Yo, look at this picture on my phone and it swipes to just learn.
So I don't even touch
mind
niggas'
my
phone
business.
no more.
Yeah, bro. Just mind my business. Yo, show me your shit like this. Like, show me whatever you gotta show me like this.
Yeah. Stupid. Then my second question.
Wait, you?
I've stumbled. Yeah. Yes.
Nah. That don't sound like stumble, nigga. It sound like
No,
I feel like we
you
going
said
to
something
nigga
specific.
incognito window. You wildin'.
I've definitely went on one of my man's incognito.
Why? Why would you want to do that?
Cause we brothers. That's some funny shit that we do.
Yo, I got
we
mad
brothers.
brothers. I
Yeah.
never wanted to see none of they dick. I promise you, I never wanted to see none of they dick.
No, not they dick. I said they incognito window just to see like what they be looking at in terms of like porn and stuff like
Oh.
that. Like they search history and
Also,
stuff
bro,
like that.
I cracked the mode. I keep my laptop clean, but it's my phone. My phone is.
Yo, let me ask y'all a question since we here. Yo, we are going crazy. You go in your man's incognito thing and see gay and tranny porn only. Do you have a conversation with him? Or do you
Immediately.
or do you just
It be
let
like that
go?
scene from Ted. Like, yo, what the fuck is
Yo.
this, bro?
Yo, what's up with you?
It was good. What's all this shit? And then he be like, I just wanted to see. What he said? What Ted said?
Chicks with dicks.
Yeah,
He said
chicks
there
with
are
dicks.
no
There are
chicks
no
with-
chicks with dicks.
There's just guys with tits.
Alright, so that we here. There are people that are into some weird shit.
But
So
you don't.
I don't
you
wanna
don't
call it
shame
weird.
them. You don't shame them.
No. No shame at all.
That's why I don't want to
But-
call it weird.
There are
Into
people.
some things that I ain't into.
Yeah, there's people that are into stuff that you may not necessarily be into. Take your scenario. If you did happen to find that on your friend's phone, you have a conversation about it, and in that conversation, he tells you, "I'm not gay. I'm not attracted to men.
Yeah.
I don't like none of that stuff." But that's just what gets me off.
Is it weird that if it's training porn, I wouldn't really care? If it's gay porn, I gotta have a conversation with you. Because in my mind, I could comprehend how you as a person. I used to watch that show The Shy, right? And in The Shy, little nigga older brother was with a training girl, right? And his words was, "I only see a woman when I see you." So I took that and just ran with that in my life and assumed that's how they all feel, like people who are into that. So I could understand how in your mind,
Like Malik Yoba.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. This nigga okay. And now I can understand how in your mind you see a woman you don't see a dude. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But when it's just two dudes raw dogging each other, I need you to explain what you get out of this.
You know what's funny? Like, we joking and all that, and I know me saying this is even weirder, but I just crack on him. Like, I won't shame him into it, but I'm gonna crack your ass every time I can, bro. Like, this is the type of shit you into, bro. And just
I mean,
keep
you
it
would
like
fuck
that.
around and lose a friend like that, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I won't violate.
Nah,
Nigga, just bringing it up every time you see him is gonna be a problem. I
can see
could
that.
imagine, because that could come off like let's keep it a buck. Let's say he ain't come ready to come out yet,
Oh yeah,
and that's like pressuring him or whatever the fuck they call it.
Yeah.
Into that or whatever. I don't fucking know. All I'm saying is, if I saw a training shit, I ain't gonna judge you. I'm gonna feel like you. I'm gonna look at you funny, but I ain't gonna judge you and I ain't gonna say nothing about it. But if you got gay porn on your phone, brother, we gotta have a conversation. I just want to know. I don't even want to know why or what you feel. When did this start? 'Cause I need to see where we been in that time as friends.
Oh,
When
man.
did this start?
Man. Shout out to everybody though. Love is love. Word.
love is love.
Alright, so I wanted to ask y'all how y'all deal with the relentless ex-girlfriend. Now, this isn't Lou. I'm not going in specifically into this the situation, but this is in lieu of you guys know DDG, Ruby Rose, and Holly Billy.
I'm aware of who DDG is as of recent, but I know nothing about this nigga.
Well, he's a famous YouTuber or whatever, real big on there, transition to rap or whatever. But he got into, you know, some stuff with his ex-girlfriend is Ruby Rose, and she exposed some DMs between the two of them while DDG was going through something with his current girlfriend now, Holly Bailey. I wanted to ask y'all, were y'all ever in a situation where your ex-girlfriend popped out of nowhere trying to impetrate you for something, or trying to like frame you for something, or make it seem like you guys are still dealing, or just trying to cause turmoil in your current relationship? Have you ever dealt with that?
This the clip that went viral is that situation for him.
Yo, talk about your own life, nigga. Like, why am I getting brought into this?
That's the funniest shit.
But-
I don't have that.
That's your fault.
Nah, I'm cool. Hey, I'm good. I'll take that fault. I'll take
But
that fault.
how do you manage that ex-girlfriend that you know is a little bit off the wicks?
Don't engage. I learned the hard way. Just don't engage. Because the more you engage, the more you give. Some people, like, it's crazy because when you learn that some people in this world don't give a fuck how you interact with them, they just want you to interact with them.
Right.
And that could be you yelling, you cursing, you screaming, you going back and forth. You like just any type of engagement with you is enough for them. And when you realize that and just don't engage, your life is better.
Yeah. You ever had that, Dre?
I did. My ex-girlfriend made my like first leg of college like a living hell of an experience. But I take some responsibility in that. But yeah,
Didn't you also cheat on her?
Yeah, that's why I
I
said,
vaguely remember you cheating on her in college.
bro, I cheated on her in college too. But that's why I said I take
So
some.
wasn't that your fault?
Not completely. Not completely, because it was, in hindsight, looking back on the relationship, we was in a toxic relationship the whole time.
Well, I knew that from when you told me you rode a bike chasing her car. I remember that story.
But like she used to do little things when we was like back then I believed in breaks. I used to take breaks in my relationship if shit was going wrong, knowing that we probably gonna get back together. But like when we was on a break, she used to pop up at my job Wendy's all the time, just like causing hell, just saying little crazy stuff.
Maybe she just wanted a 4 for 4.
This nigga too is crazy. But I agree with you too, because I realized I was fueling her fire by still interacting with her. and responding to the crazy shit that she was doing. When, like you said, the best thing to do was just ignore her and kind of let her be, because all that was her looking for attention.
Yeah, bro. It took a long time to learn to just stop engaging. But once you do, it's like a toddler, bro. Once you stop engaging, they'll tire themselves out.
Yeah. Oh, you never had that though?
Nah.
That's good. That's actually good.
Nah, let's not brush past that. How did she make your life a living hell?
Who am I?
Yeah.
I mean, she did a number of things. I remember one time vaguely she set up a whole like fake pregnancy. Did I tell y'all this before?
Nah.
She set up a whole like fake pregnancy during college. She had her mother call me. Like, she got her mother involved, her sister.
Now,
her mother called me one day and was like,
did they believe she was pregnant, or did they was also in on it being fake?
No, they was in on it being fake.
Oh, that's just sad generations.
So the whole family was toxic. So definitely happy I got out that situation. But she had the mother like call from the doctor's office. Had a fake doctor in the background like talking about the pregnancy and stuff like that. Even sent me a picture of her fake sonogram that they like did some design shit on the computer and stuff. So she did it to the point where it was very believable. And I was at college losing my goddamn mind for probably like a week or so before she said, "Oh, I was just kidding. I just was upset." And that was kind of like really the last straw for me, because we was broken up at that point, but we was obviously still communicating at that time. So like that door was still kind of open. But that was like one situation that made me realize like you really need to like just leave this girl alone, because she's willing to go to the greatest of heights to make your life a living hell. She did it with fake text messages as well. Like did some design shit on the computer and made it seem like I was still dealing with her when I was trying to like talk to other girls and stuff like that lived in our area and stuff like that. So it's a lot of stuff she did to try to sabotage me. And it was just like, damn, if I wasn't like interacting with you still and kind of like fueling your fire, I would be out of the situation. But it just made it very unenjoyable for a little while, couple months.
My crazy ex went on 3 interviews, got a job at Sprint to get in my account and call every female and tell them I'm her baby father. So that was a fun week.
Damn, brother.
I've been on T-Mobile ever since. Not under my name.
Stupid. So I was looking into this study. So there was a 75-year-old study that was going on at Harvard, and it was based on your happiness and basically your life and like what makes you happy. So they tested a pool of like 500 participants. Half of them were Harvard graduates, and the rest of them were just like regular individuals with 9-to-5 jobs, various things. But basically what came from the study is that what makes us happy most is healthy relationships. In you guys' life, in your experiences, up to this point, do you find that to be true? That you get happiness from the good relationships that you happen in your life, or is it fueled by something else?
I never thought about it.
And yeah, and like how the relationships that you have now, like obviously with your girlfriends and with your friends and stuff like that, how do they contribute to your happiness and well-being? And I'll go first. I'll speak for myself. I find that to be true. Good relationships are very important in terms of you staying happy. Now, kind of a vulnerable moment, but last month I got laid off from my job. Like, you know what I'm saying? I could say it now. I told myself I was gonna give myself a month to kind of like process it before I like, put it out there and stuff. So I'm ready for people to joke on me and stuff like I have been and all of that. But I got laid off a month ago, and I really wanted to say thank you and shout out to all my friends and everybody that supported me for real. because if I didn't have that type of support, I'd probably be in the crib really losing my mind, because like that situation, although I kind of like, I manifested it and I'm kind of like okay with it because it's putting me in a position to do more, it's still kind of hard because my life is like used to being routine. I'm used to waking up and doing certain things and stuff like that. Now, a void of my life is missing because of this job, in all seriousness. So sometimes it's like you wake up and you find, sometimes you wake up and it's like, damn, like I don't know what the future's gonna look like, but I got mad people that back me and mad support that kind of like keeps me going. So speaking to that Harvard study, I do think that is important and it does contribute towards your overall happiness.
Go ahead, my fault. Wait, this Brownstone or Tory Lanez? This Brownstone? All right. I wanted to make sure. You ever heard the words to this song?
No.
Listen to it.
I'm gonna
listen. This song is crazy, son.
I think there's some truth to that, because I realized like when I'm like completely happy in a relationship, which hasn't been frequent to be honest, because there's always like a thing in there, a factor in there, but when I've been completely happy in a relationship, I think like me personally, I'd be good. Like I'd be excited to do shit. I'd be excited to spend time, or I'd be excited to do I'd be excited to make that person excited or happy to be around me, or whatever they asking for, I'd be excited to do that. So I feel like there is something that drives that, as far as like outside of a intimate relationship setting. Like, but you could talk to you being laid off. Like, as a friend of mine, it hit you, but then I don't know if you could pick up how it hit us, because we always like, fuck, man, this nigga Dre, like, damn.
Yeah.
Because something going on in your life, as selfish it is, we immediately think like how that affects us. Mm-hmm. And in more ways than none, like, I immediately go like, damn, son, it's fucking Dre. Like, he lost his job. What we gonna do? Like, how we gonna move? We gotta be around, gotta be accessible for whatever he may need. Then you start thinking like, damn, the fuck gonna happen to the podcast? Mm-hmm. Cause I'm like, that used to be your outlet for therapy. I'm like, yo, how serious he gonna take that now? Like, yeah. Then you start going deeper into the rabbit hole. So like, yeah, if your relationships are successful or happy, I feel like it benefits, it positively benefits other aspects of your life, from my opinion. Mm-hmm. But I'm glad I joked on you on week 1.
Yeah, no, I know.
I haven't joked on you
Day
yet.
3. I ain't even go hard, because
I'm gonna wait till you get another job.
I appreciate that.
And as soon as you get another job, I'm like, remember when you got fired for work, nigga?
For no reason.
For no ass reason. How you been fired on your day off, nigga?
You got fired at home. Nigga got fired at home.
Nah, but in all seriousness, like, to speak to your point, I do feel that, like, I'm real big on energy. So I like I was telling you, like, when we was talking on the phone and all of that, I'm like, I can tell when the love is real, when the love is genuine, and when I could tell when people are just saying it out of formality.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just want to say I really appreciate that. And
that's something that I try to like stress the most, because I'm like, I told you, like, yo, bro, we could replay the whole thing. Yo, take your day.
Yeah.
Talk to you tomorrow.
Yeah, yep.
Because I already know how this go. Everybody gonna call you with the fake shit. I don't want to be involved with that. Yeah. I told him, he said the same thing. Like, yo, I'm gonna just hit him tomorrow.
Yeah.
But is it weird? Like, Drake could tell you, our conversation was like, I'm pretty sure everybody else was like supportive and like, yo, you know, they lost a good one, all that other shit. Yeah. Same thing I said to you. First thing I said to Drake, I was like, I wasn't concerned at all. Yeah. I was like, Drake gonna have another job in like a month. I ain't worried about it. Yeah. I was like, no, I'm lying. I said, Drake gonna take like a month to chill, get his legs under him, take this time off, because I know how stressed you was at the job.
Yep. Right.
So I was like, he gonna take this time to get his feet back, get his head right, and then he get back to the grind, he gonna be fine. Like with his resume, like I'm maybe this is insensitive, but I was like, I am not worried about Dre in the slightest.
In the slightest. But yeah, they like you. But as a friend now, your pain is my pain, bro. Like, damn, son, that's fucked up.
Oh no, I felt crazy. I was like, I can't believe that shit.
Like, I low key got tight. Like, how the fuck y'all?
No, I didn't get low key tight. I got mad for him, but that was because I got mad of the situation, not him getting laid off. I was like, he just got that job. He just got that job.
Word. And you laid out like a couple weeks before. You was telling me about the plan and what you trying to do next and shit. And I'm like, son, them niggas is some hating ass niggas.
Yeah, it just hurts because the time that they clipped me, it was the worst time, and like it's kind of hard. It's gonna be hard for me to get back, but I'm gonna get back. But the time, it was just like, wow.
Yeah, bro.
And good on you for not letting that defeat you. Like, some people would be in that situation and let it defeat them, in the sense of like I said, like, not to speak on your shit, but like, I'm pretty sure you had the thought like, yo, if I didn't take this promotion, I probably wouldn't have got clipped.
Of course. Start thinking about everything.
They just got rid of that whole shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, some people could let that defeat them. Like, now in my next shit, maybe I don't want to go for the bigger job next time because I don't know when they gonna get rid of that shit type shit. But I know that ain't your mindset. You straight.
Word up.
To answer your question though, like, my fault. I just realized I ain't never answered. I used to agree with that study. I don't no more.
Okay.
Because a lot of people are like that, where they like you said in the study, their happiness derives from their relationship. And I used to be that person where like most of my happiness and most of like my safe space or good shit came from my relationship. And then like I would deal with whatever else outside, but I was good. But several toxic relationships taught me to be like, you gotta be good with you. You gotta be good in yourself. You gotta be good with yourself. You gotta be good by yourself for you to, like, your relationship being positive and helpful and amazing is a bonus. But that another person should never have the power to determine your happiness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100% agree.
So like I had to outgrow that to where like my happiness and stuff was coming from whether my relationship was good or not.
Gotcha. That makes sense. Alright, I got one more question. Then we could call it a day. So, piggybacking off of relationships, y'all could use your, personal relationship or like your friend relationship, whatever. But in relationships, like we said before, like there's things that you're gonna have to accept about a person and about their character, because they're not gonna be perfect, right? How do you, once you've accepted this person's behavior or a certain attribute of their character, how do you now deal with that behavior when it comes up again because they're constantly doing it? Like how do you now adjust the way you deal with it? Because you dealt with it a certain way when you first discovered it and you were expressing that this is something that you don't necessarily like or agree with or whatever. But once you have accepted it, how does your response to something that trigger you changes?
I think in my current relationship, I'm dealing with that now. Like, one thing me and my shorty be going back and forth about is because she more than any other woman I've ever dealt with got resting bitch face.
Okay.
All day. And because her resting bitch face is the same face she make when we at it, we had a conversation about this the other day. It's like, yo, I'll come in the crib and I'm like, yo, why are you angry?
Right.
So we would go back and forth because she'd be like, yo, you mad quiet. You ain't talking. You don't want to say nothing. And I'm like, I know it's not on purpose, but you don't see how you look. And because you look that way, I'm assuming I did something to you or we're not in a great space. So my reaction is to leave you alone.
Okay. Yeah.
And in that conversation, that spawned into like, no, I'm a lot of times. She's like, look, at the end of the day, this is how I look. Like, I cannot change this.
Yeah.
She was like, she was like 80% of the time, there's nothing wrong with me. This is just how I look. And I say, you know what? I gotta accept that. So now it becomes when I come in or when I see her and I see that, I'm instead of just reacting and going, all right, she in a bad mood, I'm gonna just leave her the fuck alone. Hey, what's up? Is everything all right? Are we good? Are we straight, or are you just chilling? And we have a conversation, and then she'll tell me like either it's up with us or nah, and then we go from there. But I had to learn to stop just reacting to what I thought it was, instead of actually getting like talking to her and figuring that out.
Gotcha.
For me, something that I had to readjust to was, we all creatures of habit, right? I pick up, as any one of you would, I pick up when my girl is upset about something or there's something on her mind or whatever the case is. And my issue is always, I want to talk about whatever that is right then and there. And I had a big problem with moving on. Like, I can't. It's just the same thing. Like, I always say, like, now we're gonna have to address this. Like, I can't just address. So what we've been working on now is like relinquishing the option on her now to move on. Like, if it's something going on, and I do understand that people be having problems and they don't want to talk about it right then and there, because some people need time to formulate their thoughts correctly or emote how they need to emote, whatever the case is. And I've been learning that and learned, like, that's a process people need to go through. Not everybody's like, nah, I gotta talk about it right now. So now I'm leaning on you now to help us move past this, because in my mind I'm stuck on this, because I don't know how to, like, we just had this conversation, I don't know how to talk to you after this.
Okay.
Like, I understand, respect, and accept the fact that you have something going on. However, I don't know what else to talk about, because everything else I want to talk about from this point on is coming right back to this.
Like that, yeah.
So I now leave it up to you as my partner to help us maneuver this landmine. Because anything I want, it's like the same thing with hanging up the phone. Like, I always tell people, I don't like hanging up the phone, because the next time we talk, now I'm dealing with the fact that you hung up the phone on me.
Yeah.
So it's like, let's maneuver. Let's maneuver. That's just me.
Nah, I think those are two great tactics of, tackling them situations. I kind of do similar things. My issue that I constantly have with my girl is, I guess I don't like the way she reacts to stuff. It's very vocal, and it's for anything that goes wrong. If something don't go her way, if she gets to a doctor's appointment and they running 15 minutes late for whatever, and she don't got that work today and nothing to do, she's still upset, and she's vocally going to express it. When that happens, I just walk away. I just find somewhere to go. It's either I carry my AirPods on me everywhere, so she doing that, I pop in my AirPods, let her pop her shit or whatever in the crib. Do your thing, get it off. If that's the way you express yourself, you get it out, get it off. I don't necessarily like it, but get it off. As long as it's not directed towards me, get your shit off. We literally got like a rating scale. Like, if I hear she get upset about something, anything over a 6, I'm out. And I'll let her know. Jokingly, like, yo, Lammy, you at a 7 right now. And like, she'll hear me, and she'll still be popping her shit. And I'm like, all right, I just go about my business. And then an hour later, we cool. But I just accepted the fact that that's how she processes what she's going through. And not saying it's the wrong way, but it's just not the way that I do things, but I've accepted it. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I deal with it. But, that sound like another one, y'all. Sound like another one.
Yes, sir. Make sure y'all reach out to us. Let us know the vibes. Let us know how y'all feel about this episode. You already know. Hit us up. Comment. Like. All of that. SHTT Pod on Facebook and Twitter. So here's the thing. Pod on Instagram. And if the social media thing ain't your thing, so here's the thing at yahoo.com.
Yes, sir. Keep running it up, man. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like, comment, all of that. That's our So Here's the Thing podcast on YouTube. Also, if that's not your thing, you in the office, you chilling, you just want to listen to something, you at the gym, getting your stress off or whatever, we're available on all audio platforms, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, SoundCloud, all of that. Our So Here's the Thing.
Yeah, man, you know how that go, man. It's your boy Stizzy.
Steelo.
It's your boy, too. We out of here.